Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60andMe. Thank you so much for being here. Hope that you're having a great day wherever you are, that the weather's good, the sun is shining, that you're not getting rained on. Just something about this particular season, for me, spring and summer, that really energizes me. So I have gone through my house and done a round 15 of my downsizing exercise. I've taken loads of clothes to charity shops and, just try to share a bit of the abundance in my life. And I'm trying to narrow down to the things that are really important. And so this is a time of the year when we can make that a priority. My tea today is turmeric. It's my turmeric tea, and it's this one here. Don't even know what the brand is, but it's in German, but it's a nice tea. Turmeric is really good for me. I find that really makes me feel healthy and well. The research shows it's a good tea. But hopefully you've got a favorite of your own, and you're sitting down and relaxing, because I've got some work for you to do. But first of all, I want to remind you that our sponsor for today's show is International Living. Now, if you're thinking about moving abroad, maybe this is part of your change in retirement plans, and you're thinking about retiring in a country, not in the United States or Canada or Europe. You want to go to Thailand or Panama, Ecuador, lots of choices. International Living has got a directory they put together. It's Global Retirement Index. It's free of charge. You can just go up to internationalliving.com/60andme, and then they'll send you a link to this beautiful, really well-written analysis of 25 countries around the world where you can consider retiring. So it's a really good resource. Now, the topic I wanted to chat with you about today is something, as I mentioned, it's some work for you to do. It's an article that is about having a safe spring and summer. Well, really, the advice that we're going to chat about here is applicable any day of the year, any time. But on your spring cleaning list or your summer cleaning list, you just might have this idea of tidying up your house and renewing the things that you kind of just forgot about over the winter months. And, just a reminder of some cool things that you can do around the house to make you safe and well equipped, and, you can forget about it then. Just enjoy the rest of the year. So you're going to organize your pantry. Maybe alphabetize your spices. I am kidding. But, there's lots of things you can do with old food tins that have expired. If just things that you just have forgotten about for a while. Refreshing your whole life and your environment. That's the name of this particular article. So first thing, medicine cabinet. This is a really good one. I just discarded a bunch of old nail polish things, and just things you just have stored away, like a little pack rat over different months. But anyway, so your medicine cabinet is super important, though, because you've probably got some medicines that have expired. So there are some guidelines in the United States. The FDA, Federal Drug Administration, has some guidelines for how to discard of your pills. And this is not as well, you can throw them away if you want to take a risk, but it's really not safe. The best way to do it is, they say, don't flush them down the toilet or just throw them in the garbage. They can get into the system, and these are potent pills that you might have been taken. Maybe you had an operation, you got some painkillers that you want to just discard. So this is important. It says empty the medicine into a resealable bag, so that one that you can tie up at the top. Add a little dish soap. This is optional, but this helps too. If you add a little dish soap or a little water, it says place a little scoop of coffee or kitty litter, something that's going to absorb all that moisture, and then throw it in the trash. Don't just throw the pills away. Do that first. Put them in a bag, add some soap, put a bit of water, coffee grounds, and then throw them away. There's also some take-back programs all around that you might want to check out, where you can drop off your medicines and they will discard of them for you. I don't know whether there's anything in your neighborhood. Might be worth checking out. Another thing is, don't forget to take off the label with your name on it. So that's important. Your name and address is usually on your prescription. If you haven't removed that, that's a good idea. And so throw away not just prescription medicines, but anything that's expired. Just clean it out and get some new things for your health. Don't want to be eating and taking medicines that are old and not any good, not useful. Home safety, next one, super important. If you've got decks, make sure that they've been cleaned and that they're not slippery. There's nowhere that you're going to fall. Falls are such a big deal for older people. Well, for everybody, but especially as we get older. Make sure that the railings on your deck or on your porch are steady and not wobbly, that you're going to accidentally knock them over and fall down. Eliminate clutter. Things go into little corners of the garden and little corners of the porch or even your balcony. Just clean them out. Anything that's potentially like cardboard that could catch fire, or anything that's going to be non-slip. If you've put down a rug or something, just make sure that it's secured. These are all little things, but they honestly, well, I'm sure from your own experience, you can share with us stories that, you wished you'd thought about. Is it maybe time to invest in a medical alert system? Is it time to have something that you can, like where you can press a button and someone can come and help you? These are not weaknesses. These are not signs that you're getting old and you need help. These are just practical things. You want to stay healthy. You're going to live for a long time if you do all these things and just take care of your physical health, your foods, and all the good things you eat and exercise, but make sure your environment is safe as well. Another thing is to first aid. Make sure that you've got a good first aid kit. Get antihistamine tablets in case you get bitten by something or, mosquitoes bothering you. Get some Panadol or some paracetamol or ibuprofen, something that you can have in case of a headache or pain, aches and pains. Make sure that you've got tweezers, an anti-itch cream. And I actually have some little burn gel, which has been really helpful when I've just burnt my finger on hot water or hot stove or something. That's another good thing to do. Make sure you've got just over-the-counter pain relievers, things that will help until you can get to a doctor if that's necessary. Thermometer. That's a good thing to have as well. You feel sick. It's like, oh my God, I feel like I have a fever. Have a thermometer. They're not that expensive, and it's good to have them all together in one place. Little bandages. What else? Little blister bandages for new shoes. Just a few little crazy things, but having them all there, just thinking about it once and doing it is good. Another thing finally is fire prevention. Make sure that, like I mentioned earlier, that like papers and clutter that could catch fire, and even in hot weather, you could brush fires in the back of your house if you've got bushes that are very susceptible to the heat. Just make sure that you've cleared all those away from the house and that you just tidied up a little bit. I mean, I'm kind of being preachy Margaret here. I don't even have a garden. I mean, I've got just a little studio, but I did do the medicine cabinet for sure, and also the first aid. But if you've got a garden, just make sure it's cleared and safe. And test your smoke detectors. I've got those. And check your batteries. Make sure they're done. And clean the grill on the barbecue. That's a great place, little fire start. Just make sure that you've got a tidy in place environment to start having fun in the summer. There's lots of apps on the smartphone now that you can do. Check for the health of your environment and safety tips. Spring cleaning, summer cleaning. Make sure that on your smartphone too, you've got an app that you can update your medical history. I think it comes standard on the. I know it comes standard on the iPhone. I don't know about other phones, but you can actually put your blood type, any medicines that you take, and also emergency contact. Because I didn't know this, but apparently emergency responders have a way to get into your phone without using a password. So if you do have a problem, they can get into your password, look for that medical coverage part of the health app, and then they can help you much faster. I didn't know that, which is really good to know, though. Technology is helping us in so many ways. But anyway, the most important thing is to make it a spring cleaning project, make it fun, give yourself a treat afterwards, go for a walk or do something fun with someone that you enjoy being with. But, just do something for yourself as you start the new season, and then you're going to have an enormously wonderful summer. Now, for the women who are watching this in the winter months in Australia and Asia, you can just do it anyway, or just remember this for when you have your spring season. Okay, everybody. Well, I hope that was helpful. I hope it's given you some inspiration for the spring, summer, and cleaning up your house, getting safe for the next season, and just take very good care of yourselves. It's important. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Talk again soon. Bye for now.